Fucking off the bat with the sound effects.
All right, welcome to another wonderful episode of Batman Radio. You are tuned in with your host, the one and only real Batman. So, like I said, real quick, I actually want to talk about, man, you can't even say these rappers' names. I don't know. His name is Bobby, and then y'all know the last name, bro. Y'all know who I'm talking about. The fake rapper dude from New York or
Oh yeah,
wherever,
Bobby.
3 feet
fake rapper dude.
tall.
That guy.
Looks like he weighs like 60 pounds soaking wet, and he was trying to front like he's straight. Um, like I said, man, New York be giving a pass, man. Y'all be getting away with a lot of fake stuff up in New York. That's
Are we
why I'm
gonna get stand up
I'm
tonight?
gonna take it all over comfortably.
He started
Like
off.
I'm gonna be
First thing he
comfortable
played was sound effects.
when I'm taking everything over. Like New York is mine, homie. Like trust me. Like literally, I run New York already. I told y'all what it is. I told y'all we was already up there moving and active and really doing the real thing. All these other folks, they come on YouTube to talk and pretend that they someone they not. Everything I'm kicking is a documented fact, and the streets know and
He's
everybody
kicking
know.
in
Everybody can vouch
Albany.
for me. That's the difference, homie. So, like I said, um, man, all them boroughs belong to me, man. New York is mine. I'm for real. I'm not playing at all. You know what I mean? New York was mine when I was up there. Y'all don't know what I did. Y'all don't know like where I was at. Y'all don't know anything about me. Like, yeah. Like, yeah, I've never like that's
I
why
knew we were gonna get one more tonight.
the folks online, man, because like I said, like you don't explain to yourself to people who are committed to disagreeing with you. You understand? Like people know that I run things. People know I run New York. Like people know like I get busy. People know how I get down. People know a little bit about me. You know what I mean? People know
See,
enough
I don't mind
that
the late night ones when he's out in nature,
Sure.
but like when he's all cozy, cooped up inside, he's a little too full of himself. And it's just not the same.
they understand that it's real as it gets. You feel me? But
He
Bobby,
gets to be a little pontificating.
now he
Yeah,
came out supposedly publicly and just
there's not
agreed
as
and
many what the
validated
hell's
everything I've been
that.
saying for the past like decade and a half to like almost 2 decades. Like I've been saying this stuff for a long time, man. He just said it. He said that them rappers have to pay for their views on here. Yep, just like all these
I
YouTubers, all
just used a 5-syllable
you
word.
paying for
Damn.
subs. Facts. All y'all is criminals and committing crimes, right? Y'all is purchasing channels, right? So that you can get paid. Like y'all are completely committing crimes and trying to play the system. That's the truth. None of you genuinely did it or earned it. You understand? That's what's crazy. But everything I did has been 100% genuine, and it's taken hard work.
Joey, are you actually accusing people of paying money to commit crimes? What the fuck is the payoff to that?
But yeah, he said it already, Bobby. You know who? He said, yeah, he said the numbers is fake, everything is fake. He said they got to go spend. He said it costs like $4 grand. You understand? Just for them to try to circulate, they fake views so that they can, have their little fake rap campaign.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, how do I put it? Like all the truth is coming out, but the man who exposed the truth and said what it is since day one is right here. You understand? You know what I mean? Here, give me a minute, bro. I may start over.
Joey's live.
My deal is like I want to talk about things in a certain light. You know what I mean? Like
Give
you
me a
can't even have
minute, I may
discussions
start
about these
over.
little fuck niggas. Hold up.
He's
He's already
what
keyed
the
up.
fuck?
What teed him off right now?
He just made himself mad. Yes, I am live. And Joey is angry at himself in a bathroom somewhere.
I was sitting here fucking, I'm like, all right, he's about to go. Shorts are coming. I'm like, all right, let me put on First We Feast, Hot Ones, the Woody Harrelson episode.
Yeah.
And they sold me because now I'm in Hot Ones checkout right now to get the season 28 lineup hot sauce pack for my son for Christmas.
Yes, Skip. He was talking about rappers and got himself worked up and said fuck niggas and then nuked it.
Fuck this shit. Let's start a new one. Come on, Christina, let's do a real show.
Is he going to start another one?
Yeah, he's
Yes.
very cute.
This one only went 4 minutes before he decided that it wasn't going the way he wanted. His delusion wasn't playing out quite like he envisioned it. So he's going to restart it.
You guys want to see something adorable?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
You want to validate now that it was the truth. Everybody want to agree now, and they want to keep acting like this is now newfound information. They all knew who I am, all these Masons, but they all want to pretend. We got a world, folks, that has a secret obsession with me, all of them, the whole world.
Is this
But
a
they
new
want
one?
to pretend that
Yeah,
I don't
this is
exist
current.
because, well, they don't in the reality and real paradigm, right? And all of them are still in the matrix. And you just now figuring out that all these folks are fake. You just now figuring out that they don't get paid. You just now figuring out everything I've been saying my entire radio career, right? Well, this is how convenient folks is. The entire time that I was teaching this, not one of them ever agreed with me on one thing I ever said. But now somehow, this is how hilarious they are in your society and all of you. And now they agree with it, but they're not going to pay homage to where you heard it and where you found it. Like, you got to cite your sources, homie. You know, it's like a bibliography. You know,
Right,
you're not going
meow.
to cite your sources. Y'all just gonna, keep on, biting off me and taking
Bibliography?
everything I create, everything. I mean, I created everything on here.
Yes,
And
yeah,
you're just gonna
he
take from the
he's ranting
Pioneer?
in a bathroom,
Man, that's
talking
crazy,
about rappers
son.
in New York. Just decided he didn't like the way things were going.
I invented this.
Swore a few times.
All
and
of it.
nuked
I'm the pioneer of it all. Like I said, this is manifest destiny. You heard of manifest destiny? It's when you take what you can when you can't. And they took it from them. And I'm going to take it all from you, Jack. And not just because I can. Because because this is my destiny. Los Angeles is my destiny.
He's a
You
human
understand?
soundboard.
I think, folks, it's funny, man. You got these
They all
so-called
are.
fans. They
I went
got
for,
like
like,
the
3
attention
movies.
span of like, I don't even know, like a pterodactyl. That's
Whoa.
the first thing.
What?
Like,
Attention span of a pterodactyl.
that's the first thing. Like
What?
the pterodactyl.
Wait.
And you got these so-called fans.
But
You got like the attention
But-
span of like, I don't even know, like a
Sorry,
pterodactyl. That's the first thing. Like, I just don't even get it, but it's all good. I'm glad that I piqued folks' interest, in the public. That's cool. But like I said, I'm me. Folks don't know me still, and I can tell by the way they talk to me and the way they are. Like folks don't know anything about me. I know that much. Folks don't know me.
we
But
know
like
you
I said, people are
batshit
looking up to me.
insane.
I'm a role model. I'm a superstar, so it's cool. You know what I mean? That's all that matters. That's the thing. I take the benefits of everything, man. I alchemize everything. So when you learn actual alchemy, and I happen to be Batman the Alchemist for a reason, and you actually know what you're doing, and you come from the real hoods and ghettos, so you know how to hustle and how to flip product and how to make money work for you and how to work smarter, not harder. And like when you learn all these things, I mean, you get on a roll, homie. We already up over $65, man. Reading a week.
Fuck yeah.
So me personally, I could care less what anybody talking about or what they have to say, or like I said, all the, like antics and behaviors and like, just people who are desperate for control like they are on here, but they have zero control. Like they're all completely powerless.
Oh God,
It's hilarious. I mean, there's folks on here, they'll talk like all of reality is different. And again, I mean, I don't understand if you believe that nonsense. That's crazy as hell. And then I don't know if somebody tells you to just say these things, and that's even crazier. So I mean, either way, you're making no sense at all. Like no coherent sense. So that's number one. So like I said, yeah, now they want to validate that fake rapper Bobby, who from New York. Like I said, they give everyone a pass in New York. Everybody fake in New York. And I'm gonna keep the same energy and demeanor when I get up there. Like, I mean, not really. I mean, I'm always keep the same energy and demeanor, but I mess with New York heavy. I love New York. Like I get along with the people in New York. Like it ain't nothing like that. But I'm just gonna speak the truth and say that there's truth. And I'm sure a lot of them would agree with me. Like New York was never that real of a place, man. New York was fake as hell. How do you think you have this entire system? That's what I'm talking about. They had Bobby, the fake rapper from New York, right?
Bobby,
that had like one song, and I didn't even listen to that. And,
earlier this year.
Some fake fame and didn't make any money. And literally, I mean, this dude's been in and out of jail and prison. I mean, he got owned by the game. Okay, you say what you want. Epic Records had him dancing on the table, homie. Facts. So, but somehow, you hear them talking and somehow they feel they even have a right to speak. I don't see how, but let them run their mouths. I mean, like I said, he's just now figuring out, all y'all just now figuring out that everything these folks do is fake. He said it. He said it's all fake. He said what them rappers do is fake. He said that basically they're literally wasting money, and instead of making money, they're spending money just to keep a buzz, like a magazine. You understand? Like everything that y'all do is fake. He called out like all of this. He called out this entire platform. He said it's all fake. Ain't that what I've been saying since day one? It kind of seems like they sent a new Mason little agent, to Agent Provocateur.
So when I put in rapper Bobby Epic Records, it comes up with Bobby Shmurda.
Why'd you even?
Yeah, Blue. That's what I came up with. Shmurda.
Isn't that
Recorded.
okay?
But he's afraid to say Shmurda because I guess it sounds like murda.
Or
Murda, Shmurda.
smegma, or smegma.
Yeah, that too. Smagnod. It's a holiday treat.
To sit there and pretend every time I do something, like obviously y'all just never gonna give credit where credit's due and just admit reality. Like, that's fine. I don't need your validation. I never asked for it. Like, it's just crazy to me that folks can't admit reality. It's like on here, these folks would never talk to me the way that they try to talk on here. None of them. And everybody knows. You know what I mean? So, like I said, like, that's why I don't have running conversations. Like, all y'all act like the running man. I would never have a running conversation. What I mean by that is, if you can't come around me on the regular and we cool, and you able to be in my energy frequently without it being an issue, and you know what I'm saying, if you don't have the heart and courage to do so and be around me, then how are you going to have a conversation with me? You're running away. All y'all are running away, and like I said, they're all trolling, and then they want to troll in reality, and they're all in their feelings because I don't take bait. Like, I learned y'all's game. I learned that all y'all fake. Like I said, y'all think it's a surprise? You think I didn't know that y'all been jellying me since day one? As much as I shine, you think it's a surprise? Bro, I got people I talk to, the same people who was faking it till they make it, trying to be fake and say fake things, was talking about some weird nonsense about, oh yeah, I remember you was always struggling. I was sorry, but what? So you jelly, so you literally start saying things to the person you jelly of right in front of them. That's crazy, man. Like, why would, like, you have to be delusional. There's no way otherwise that you would think that would fly or that would be okay. You know what I mean? And the way I look at it is like, yeah, obviously you want a reaction. I mean, you want to pretend, you know what I mean? Because all that stuff is fake too. Like, you want to pretend because I mean, it just don't make no sense. Like, them folks never just say reality. You mean the guy that was sitting in his Porsche with like everything custom built, just chilling, having more fun than you ever will? I mean, you mean the guy who had everything, who was watching that movie, what is it called? Like No Pain, No Gain with Mark Wahlberg and The Rock? Like, literally, bro, like, I mean,
flexing,
I was
watching a movie
when I was so rich, it was unbelievable. I mean, I had it all. I had everything. And you know what? I was lonely as hell. I still wasn't really happy. I felt pretty empty. I was going through a lot. You know, I went through.
And you haven't changed at all, except now you don't have the Porsche or the movie.
A lot. Folks don't know when I had all the money, I was going through so much physically, and I still go through it. You understand? I literally just ate sardines for the first time in maybe ever or a very long time today, which is a really good
sardines. God damn it!
Are you flexing eating canned fish?
Yes. Yes.
Forward because these folks don't get and don't want to acknowledge, but they do, so they try to say weird stuff. Like, I went through so much physically in the past, bro. Like, I mean, I bounced back from everything, like the impossible. So, like, I'm still reteaching my body how to take everything in. You understand?
That's not how anything works.
And like, I pretty much got like all the.
Who wants to tell them that our bodies were pre-made to fucking take all this shit in?
To digest food. It's like trying to teach yeah, it's like I had to reteach my car how to burn gasoline. No, you fucking didn't.
Yeah, God, he's dumb.
The fruit. You know what I mean? The next thing is gonna be, you know, the different groups. You know what I mean? Different
Like,
stuff.
how long
Tomorrow
have
we're
it-
going to learn the food pyramid. Okay, buddy, this here is a loaf of bread. Can you say bread?
Do
Very
you
good.
remember Fruit Body?
I think it was last December. I think so. December, when it was all about cereal. The only way to gain muscle is to eat fucking cereal.
Oh
This is-
yeah.
This is called fruit by the foot.
That's
It's a fruit roll-up. It's delicious, buddy. You'll enjoy it.
remember Fruit Roll-Ups, Body?
Sure.
I
of course
remember
you do.
Fruit Roll. I hate this
but, like,
motherfucker. He's so
I mean, that was a
dumb.
major step for me. And like, the thing is, like, I still had issues with it a little bit, and I just, got through it. That's what I do. Like, that man's tough as hell. That's what y'all don't understand. And it's just funny that someone would try to type
Sorry.
something and act like they're talking to me, and
I had
you're not
sardines
making
for the
sense
first time.
because you're not
in a long
acknowledging
time.
what I've already stated. You see, that's the thing. That's a
Hey,
running
Wrong.
away
Sardines
conversation.
are
That's
good.
what
He didn't just say, I had sardines for the first time in a long time, maybe ever. Like, you can eat sardines and not remember it.
all y'all do. I'm okay. That's your
I'm
answer.
good.
I don't feel anything about it. I'm just okay. I learned your game. You understand? That's what they want to have,
Yeah,
runaway
see,
conversations,
that's
because none of them can just face me and have a conversation. So, like I said, I mean,
Maybe he's Captain Sea Pelican eating sardines.
Damn it,
I don't have
tie it all
anything to
together.
explain. Like, folks know what it is. I've explained it more than enough times, and folks listen to me and listen
Yeah,
to me
and
all
it
the
still
time,
sounds
so
crazy.
that you know what it is. And like I said, yeah, I pushed through that
It
today.
was Captain
That was a
Sea
big deal.
Otter,
And that's
Sea
going to help
Pelican,
me,
man.
because if I can
Owl
eat
man.
like that, like a little more often, it's going to build muscle, bro. I already know. Like, fish is great, bro. Fish, tuna. I mean, I've been eating tuna. I can eat tuna. I should be able to eat shrimp. I
What?
eat those ramen
What?
shrimp
Of
noodles.
course.
But
Huh?
We skipped the lesson on shrimp. I don't know if my body knows how to process it.
We learned about toilet tuna, didn't we, back in the day?
Toilet. Yeah, toilet.
I eat those,
He's so fucking.
and they're good. It's my favorite shrimp.
This
Um,
bitch right here, y'all.
The beef's all right too. The chicken's all right, but I like the other ones better. But my whole point is, like, I'm working on myself more and more every day. I'm making a comeback that was impossible, that I'm sure nobody thought I could. Like, I literally already resurrected in front of
Canned
y'all. Literal
sardine
resurrection.
nutritional info.
Like James Bond says, resurrection is my hobby. Yeah, that's my line. Resurrection is my hobby. For real.
God,
So that's the thing. People see the
motto.
good side. They see the good stuff. They don't see the fact that this company don't pay me next to nothing, and I'm still, poor cash wise. They don't see the struggle. They don't see that all this was a miracle of God, that I have anything and I'm in a little better position now. I went from $2 to quite a ways. I made a lot of progress real quick within, like, what, a day or 2 days. Folks can't be serious, man. Like, you know what I mean? I got this phone bill coming around the corner. I don't really have the money to be continuing to do this and keep paying it, but at the same time, like, I need to be on here and I need to work. So I don't know what I'm going to do, because, I mean, like I said, I need folks' help and I need the public to step up. But we'll see if they do, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, I have faith in God, and I see God move mountains for me every day. I see God, he works on people too and everything, and he touches their hearts, and it's just incredible. It's just been incredible, the whole thing. You know what I mean? Other than that, I just see everybody kind of going through it. I see all these evil folks going through their karma nonstop and trying to, basically, sweep it under the rug and forget about it. They all want to not talk about it. Y'all do the same thing that the Freemasons and Illuminati and this weak government do.
Yeah, Blue, that was when we first got one of our little females. They all actually like chasing the broom when they're puppies.
Yeah, the broom they get. Do you hear it? Oh my God,
Yeah.
her little growls.
She was battling it.
You want to
she
not
got it a couple
publicize and ignore
she
your
was like-
losses, but all you
Ounce and a half right there. I mean, a pound and a half. Not.
Ounce and a half. She was a beanie baby.
do is lose.
Tiny.
Tell me when I'm wrong.
Not me.
I told you since day one, Masons can't own anything, man. All y'all are poor. We live in a very poor world. All right. And the truth is that I'm richer than all y'all. I'm wealthier than all y'all put together. And like I said, you folks, every day that I wake up, I have to talk to people and see people and look at people, and I have to act because folks is silly to me. And I'm not really acting. I'm being genuine. It's more you're acting. Or that's the way I perceive it, because it's like the weirdest thing how y'all can't acknowledge
That's the way you perceive it because you're retarded.
reality.
You don't even
Like
know.
when you really wake up,
Who's fucking acting, bro? Who's playing make believe?
I guess this is the guy with the Batman mask on.
Yeah. Ding,
it's
ding,
a
ding,
difficult
ding.
journey because people are not on my
Hey,
wavelength
straight up
or on my
midnight in
vibration.
Southern California. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So
Happy
you look at
Turkey
people and you're
Day.
like, there's no way you really still believe in that nonsense, right? Like y'all still believe that these
Are you doing
Masons
anything for
say that they're rich.
Thanksgiving,
Y'all
sure?
still think celebrities are rich.
Every
Bro,
year, I gotta get up and make 10 pounds of mashed
so I've
potatoes.
been knowing that the
Oh, wow.
world
Hell
is
yeah.
a lie and a joke for a long
I
time,
like
bro. It's an
mashed
illusion.
potatoes.
You know what I mean? I
That's
used to be in the clubs.
my
Like I told you, I
job
used to look
every
at
year
folks
for the
like
past
from
like
a whole
20
different
fucking
perspective
years.
because I already knew I was basically
Everyone has
superior.
their own
And
fucking
I
shit.
wasn't in that energy. I wasn't trying to be superior, but I looked at folks like, yeah, you can look at these
I wonder if
people
Joey ever
and you
figured
look
out
at
when
human beings
Thanksgiving
and
is.
see you're not awake. In other words, you're not awoken like me. You're not to the extent
It's
I
not
am. You
Halloween
don't
yet
see what I
compared.
see. You're not
Shammy, earlier Joey was saying it's I don't know when is Thanksgiving? Is it today? I don't know. Was it yesterday? I'll have to look it up.
the awareness.
Hell, I don't
that I
even know
have.
if it was
You understand?
Halloween has been.
Yeah, because somebody rode by him the other day and yelled out the window, "It's not Halloween."
I don't know how to explain it to people. It's a different state of mind. It's a state of awareness, and it's consciousness. And consciousness is what creates reality. That's why you keep seeing me create these threads of consciousness, and I enter new timelines in front of you, and y'all are tripping. You're like, how is he getting this much done with like no money? I did all this with no money. The money I get comes from God.
Oh,
My
what?
budget is directly from God. Like,
But you just walk around. That's
Yeah, but he walked around with no money, all by himself. He
but
funded
that's all
all
he
of
does.
he funded his big pile of nothing all by himself with no money. Hard to believe that you could live in your parents' house on a deflated air mattress and eat fucking sardines and stolen muscadines.
Joey, he's got a diet. Squirrels have a better diet than
Yeah,
Joey.
fucking raccoons digging in
I know
dumpsters.
they're eating better than Joey.
By the time
Sardines
we're
and muscadines. He is a raccoon.
Yeah.
pocket sardines. By the time we're all done with this, I'm gonna have a whole pocket album, fucking just of just all pocket foods. Just so stupid.
We should do a cookbook of Joey recipes.
Call it Hobobat Corner Pocket.
Pocket
He
recipes
said straight
from
up,
the
that's the truth.
pocket.
Pocket sardines and muscadines. That sounds like a banger. Hell yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So
That's
you know,
going
it's
in the
because
hopper.
I've approached and reached God
Get that
consciousness, and I
bitch in
talk to God
there.
and sit at the right hand throne of God. It's because I'm enlightened. It's because I'm a truly awoken being. See, I don't care what people think about me because it's irrelevant. Most of these
Yes,
folks don't
you
have an identity and pretty much
do.
don't exist. You know what I mean? And me, I'm running everything without trying. You know, this power that I have, that, you know, that's the problem. They can't figure it out. I mean, keep trying to figure it out. You never will, because you're not awoken. It's very simple. You have to wake up and you have to go through an awakening. My awakening was very rough, and I explained what I went through in Atlanta. And that's what woke me up. And then I read this article. It was actually
Well, you
about
ran a
50
stop
Cent and
sign
how
and
he
that
looks
woke
at
you
his
up?
reality. And I think it was fake and a lie, but I think it was to send me a message. You understand? I think God wanted me to see that message. And from that moment forward, whenever I went through what I went through and I bounced back, ever since that moment in time, I woke up, like truly awoken. I could feel more. I felt reality more. I felt pain more. I felt everything imaginable.
Pain is reality.
And before then, it was like I was more in a dream state.
That's
So
true.
everything was nicer and
Reality
easier
is pain.
What?
I agree with that.
Wait, he woke up, but ever since then, it's like he's in a dream state.
for me. And it was
Like,
ever since that moment in time,
Yeah.
I woke up, like truly awoken. I could feel more. I felt reality more. I felt pain more. I felt everything imaginable. And before then, it was like I was more in a dream state. So
okay,
everything was
before
nicer
then,
and easier for me. And it was honestly beautiful, you know, because, you know, ignorance is bliss. But when I woke up, I felt everything more. So it's like folks don't realize like you can think that you doing something. Like a lot of you folks chase success. You could think you're successful.
I think he just
Right
said
now.
he woke
You
up
could
in his own imagination, tying it all together.
In a world of pure imagination.
Yeah.
have
He's
$80
an
million
Oompa Loompa.
in the bank right now. And if you're not awoken, it means nothing. That's what people don't
Means I ain't going hungry on Thanksgiving.
understand. Because there's a difference between a guy who's sitting on 80 million and the guy who can make, like I said, 6 million like 800 times. And that's me.
No, what?
Well,
So you're saying that you had $6 million 8 times and you're still a hobo? And this is how you turned out after having 6 million 8 times.
You've never had 6 million a time.
You fucking ding dong.
You had a little less than $1 million that you inherited and then blew, and then you've never gotten it back. So I don't know what this fucking 6 million shit is.
Talk about money,
or that you've made millions every year consecutively. No, you haven't.
Like I said, you're not talking to me because you can't speak to me about money because I made millions every year consecutively.
Yep.
Independent
Again,
income,
no, you haven't.
Independent capital. So, I mean, if you want to talk money with me, you got to acknowledge who I am first. If I have to ask, well, then we're not having the conversation.
He doesn't know how zeros work.
Joey, man.
Because that's crazy. See what I'm saying? Folks, it's crazy. Your society is crazy, and that's all they have to offer is, oh, we're crazy. Okay.
He thinks he can make $60 a month, and that's millions of every year. Like, how many months does he think is in a year?
Like, there's people in the streets way crazier than all of you, bro. Real talk.
Like, yeah, you.
Like, bro, I've been around everything. I've seen it all, bro. I know crazy. Trust me. I've seen it firsthand, like a lot. You know what I mean? So, I mean, that's my thing, bro. Like, it's not complicated, man. People got to figure out how to hustle forward instead of hustling backward. People got to figure out that it's all about enlightenment. It's all about waking up and being an awoken being, because without that, you are nothing. You know, I'm not saying you're nothing, but I'm just saying you're wasting your time pretty much. I mean,
you're negative.
And it's not that you're wasting your time. Let me phrase it right so it's better and sounds nicer and actually is the truth, you know, because I don't want to come up like that. It's just basically, if you're not awoken, it just means that you should be focused on trying to get to that point. It's like Mike Tyson. He said, no, you have to hit rock bottom. That's what he said. So when people are telling you these things, I give up, man. Like, I can see what it is with the cloning going on, like with Mike Tyson, Tekashi 6ix9ine, Eminem. Like, nah, I know what I see, bro. Like, I'm real keen and on point. I can see what's going on, especially in Hollywood and the music industry. That stuff evil as hell. You know what I mean? They got interviews out about, how it's not the real Eminem. They got interviews out about how it's not the real Gucci Man. No duh. Like with people who worked with all of them and worked with Dr. Dre and all that. You know what I mean? But that's the thing. Like, y'all want us to talk about this stuff for what? I'm not in the business of doing what anyone's trying to manipulate me to do. Nobody controls me. This is why I got folks in their feelings. You understand? Like I said, I studied the game. I already defeated the game. That's why I got folks in their feelings so much. People be thinking they slick. People still online doing their antics. Okay.
Antics.
You understand? Like, it's just funny. It's funny to me because, people just never seem to understand, basic reality. Like I said, brother, God is going to always bless me in tenfold. You know what I mean? And like I said, it's just, the rest all we do is succeed over here. All we do is alchemize and work on energy. Energy is currency. It's not money. Energy is currency. Seriously, that's what people don't get. So, like I said, I mean, the world is falling apart. I got a reading and a download today said that was the most beautiful thing the universe has ever witnessed and seen. Because, and the way they described it was like, I see all these bitter folks and these miserable, unhappy, jealous people and all they weird, like passive aggressive, fake, completely jelly. Just it's disgusting energy. And I see it, and the way they described it in the download and reading was not here, meaning not within me. Like, and that's the truth. Like, I made a stand and said, like, nah, bro, I'm a good person, and I've reached inner peace and enlightenment, and I'm gonna be happy. I'm not gonna hold on to stuff. I don't hold on to grudges. I'm not gonna be unhappy and bitter because you all are. I'm not gonna sit here and not forgive. I'm gonna forgive everything. Matter of fact, I already did a long time ago and went out my way to tell everybody that. I believe in forgiveness because forgiveness is for you. People don't understand that. Forgiveness is truly for me. Game is to be sold, not told.
Does he forgive the Brownsville Transit
for free? You know what I mean? Most of you don't deserve it. Fact is that all of you continue to get what you deserve every day. So what do you have to say about that? Every day these folks are getting what they deserve. Like I said, no, we live in a world where evil people get what they deserve. It's just the truth. You understand? Like, it is what it is. Like I said, every concept that I ever taught or preach all these Masons and folks want to copy. Y'all got to be original, bro. That's all I'm saying. Just get your own identity. Please stop copying me and mine, and like figure it out. You know what I mean? But yeah, Bobby, you know what?
Me and mine.
You know who the fake rapper? They say he exposed the music industry. He didn't expose anything. Tyrese Sneak did that a long time ago. What are you talking about, bro? That's crazy, bro. Like, how many things I got to do, dude? For real. Like, it's just crazy, bro. They want me to do somersaults and jumping jacks and run 3 laps. Like, golly, bro, it's too much. And that's why people, you know, I got people so triggered and pressed because I do it without trying because my existence bothers them. That's the truth. They can't handle the fact that I exist. Like, that's why I know I got fools triggered and pressed and all in their feelings and upset and mad as hell because they big mad. You know what I mean? They've been big mad. And like I said, I've never been on that. That's some internet stuff. I don't do things to have reactions like that. I didn't put my money and my lifestyle on camera for anyone to feel any way about. I just did it on my own YouTube channel. So what is the issue? But you got folks that want to speak and talk and type, but yet they act like they don't have to acknowledge what I've responded with or what I've told them. It's not a conversation then. I don't know who you're talking to, but it definitely ain't me because in order to talk to me, you have to address me. You have to respond to me. See, having an answer for everything is an answer for nothing. Trying to talk around the point and talk around folks, right? Or talk over people or interrupt them because you're afraid of the truth. Trying to, you know, basically, you know, talk over the truth. It obviously doesn't work too well. That's why we got all you folks in your feelings. What do you mean? The Rob Rack dude the other day said something about talking over this and that, and he keeps on saying on my show or my channel, listen, you don't have a show. You're just another derivative, a dude who has no identity, is nobody, and you want to copy my hustle. I've done radio for almost like a decade and a half, almost 2 decades. I'm the best in the radio game and literally the most powerful radio show host of all time because I spit documented facts. Do your homework and research, little homie. And they all want to copy my phrases and my words. They want to do what I do, but yet can
and
any of
then
them
we
come
take it
close
back
to doing
to
what I do?
pontificating again. You always got to be right.
Like I said, the dude keeps on talking, but ain't saying nothing. I own billions in equity, a mansion estate, my own car lot, over 2,000 in jewelry, 530 on my wrist, got you pissed, mineral rights, oil royalties. I had bank accounts with over $300,000 in them. I bought and sold 50-acre properties for $100,000, $100K. I've done independent real estate. I've been all over the map. I've been in shelters. I've been in jails. I've been in ghettos. I've been in hoods. I've been in every single place and building you could possibly imagine. I've been in projects. I've been struggled. I've been where I'm rich. I've been in so many different situations because I've lived my life. Tell me when I'm losing. I was in Atlanta moving around hard body, writing the MARTA, selling CDs. Nobody talks about that part of my history.
You Gucci, hold on.
I almost feel like
I was also
his
huge. I mean, I was a big
soundboard.
guy
It's
at
like
the time. You know what I mean?
back
I could
in
go
the
to
old
any gym in
days
Atlanta, and people were like looking at me like, "Whoa, who the hell is that?"
Self-service when you got free
I used
minutes
to
after
walk through
9
the mall
o'clock at
down
night.
here, and people would stop me because my arms were so big, and literally they were like, "Are you natural or like, you know what I mean? Like, what do you do to get that kind of a physique?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's all natural," because it is. Just like now, it's all natural. You know what I mean? It's completely natural with me. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Folks want to talk, but do you know how many folks, and I've never seen a so-called dude, because none of them are men. I'm the only real man who ever existed. Have you seen how many dudes have not believed in themselves? Have you not seen what they do? Like what Cali Muscle did and kept lying to the public about. That's what I'm talking about. You know, have you seen how many folks have had to do that because dudes don't believe in themselves? Because they don't have the work ethic, and they know they just don't want to work hard for it. But I work hard for it. Like me, I literally like everything is pure, completely natural. Money. You know what I mean? And I mean, I don't even take protein right now. You know, when I was huge, I did, and that's all I need, and I bulk up real quick, right? I get huge, and that's the point. But that's still all natural. You know, protein is a natural thing. So it's like, you know, I've done my thing in so many different aspects and perspectives. It's unbelievable. Like I said, I own my own league. You know,
the best looking man ever. That he's beautiful, and he's the best looking man ever.
What did she say?
I don't know how. Hold on.
She's always got something funny to say.
No, just every time she does it, because she doesn't do it a lot. She just does it like when I ask her. She's not like
Yeah, she doesn't like being asked about Candy. No, she said he was a fucking menace,
Bat.
missing bunny tooth dickhead. I forget what all she said, but she railed
She's
on
all,
him.
he's a menace bat looking, buck tooth looking. I was
And
like,
then all you
God,
hear is the door slam. Like, I'm fucking
yeah.
out of here.
Fuck this.
Knowing it, y'all know what it is. Like I run the streets. I'm $1 million and 0 in the streets. I did bar security for like 7+ years or more, and I just was the best and completely untouchable. Literally, I mean, like people know about me. I've gotten down everywhere I went. Like I was the
Probably
man in San Antonio. I was the man in Lytle. I was the man in North Carolina. I was the man in Myrtle Beach. I used to drive to South Carolina. I had my own apartment out there in Charlotte. I went to college right there at New Brunswick College. People thought I was crazy every time I showed up. That's what they'd say about me. They said the same thing here in Texas and Irving and the projects in
She
the
is
ghetto.
lobster.
I had to hold my own out there. If folks can't figure it out, I'm a real.
Wow, Joey, that's weird. Everywhere you show up,
And
people think you're
it's like,
crazy.
and like Frost has vouched for this before. She's not really she doesn't talk shit to people like that, except for Candy and Joey.
Yeah. But she doesn't like to. That's what she said. She doesn't like being asked about it because she doesn't like being mean to people, but she will if you press her on it.
Street dude. I've been in every hood and ghetto imaginable. I've literally been all over the U.S. getting busy being a gangster. So that's what I'm saying. Like folks be talking. It's like it's like when y'all talk about Katy, Texas, like I said, which is one of my goals that I want to possibly go over there and see if I can build. I mean, but I know Katy, Texas is probably beautiful. I'm sure that it's a great environment for what I want. I want to be out of the hood. I want to be out of the
In
ghetto.
one of his
Now, when I do the
shorts
Batman
earlier
thing,
today, he
that's when
said
I'll
he's
go
ready
into
for
all
Myrtle
environment.
Beach.
I thought he was going
Yep.
to Katy, Texas.
He thought he was going to fucking Akron, too. Sacramento.
Yeah, he was mentioning Indiana the other day. Yeah,
Des Moines.
he's going all over the place. Yeah, all the big cities.
God, he's stupid.
Fucking Myrtle Beach. Is his boyfriend taking him surfing in Myrtle Beach?
Where was it? Gary, Indiana, yesterday? Home of Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
Hey, that's where Axl Rose is from, I think.
Because it's perfect for it. Like I said, Houston is a mecca for crime and corruption, right? I'll always have work there. Dallas, Austin is completely corrupt. I mean, what do you mean? Down here was extremely corrupt. I mean, this is one of the most corrupt places in the country in the world, and Batman's pretty much fixed it already. Like everything is different now, and you can't sit here and act like most of it, if not all of it, came from me and came from God.
You telling me you weren't ranting about the bus company being corrupt and illegal earlier? I thought you fixed it already.
Because it did. That's a fact.
You ever get your ID? You ever get your social security card?
So like I said, I'm just saying, if folks want to learn game, I mean, learn to listen. It's not difficult. All these rappers are fake.
That guy
Like he
got
was saying,
some
they have to
skills
pay
with
to
the
establish a
soundboard.
buzz and keep a buzz.
Yeah.
That's whack. And I'm talking, they paying like $4,000 up. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm saying. Like this is what people don't get. Success doesn't mean money. If you make a lot of money, that's cute. I mean, if you live in New York, how high is the living cost? It's so high, it's unbelievable, right? So just because you make
You
money,
can't
yeah,
even
because
make
the
it in a
wages
little
are there.
podunk
Folks be acting
fucking
like they
lower class fucking town like Brownsville, Joey, and you're gonna go to New York and you talk about going to California. The cost of living in those places is astronomical
Right.
compared to where you're at.
Pocket Taco will set you back $20.
You know, it's different depending on what economy you go to. It's different. Yeah, you go to New York, you may be able to land you a job, work, and you may be able to get yourself a little apartment or move around or do something up there. Like, yeah, because it's designed to help you do that. That doesn't mean, oh, you balling now and you making tons of money. I just don't understand. I've seen folks so delusional on here. They were saying that, talking about a hustle. Y'all hustle backwards. Own something first. Like I said, ownership. Ownership is the number one. Then you got to learn to protect your assets like they taught us. And, you know, it's just that simple. And then folks will hear me.
Joey, I have a deed and a stack of titles that says I own more than you.
The same ones who
True
want to
story,
just
bitch.
hear me, try to copy and bite off of my hustle and what I'm teaching publicly, and then they still interpret it wrong. Like literally, like I just don't understand. Like that's what folks do. Folks will go get themselves an apartment, be a renter and a moocher, and then turn around, get themselves a couple of G's, grand, turn around and look at Tyree Sneed and try to act like they could tell me something. Like, oh well, where's your money at? I don't need money because I already got all the wealth. Smart one, catch up.
What's wealth measured in? Money.
See what I'm saying? I'm telling you the truth about how reality
You're
works. See, the
talking
thing is,
about
everybody
having
wanna
to
talk about is, I run
recondition your
everything coast to
body
coast. I'm not a local joker.
eating basic
We
ass
don't move
fucking food. And you're
Right.
gonna. Did that come out right? I don't know.
Mhm.
the same. We're not the same people. See, everybody that does whatever they do, like
Oh,
in the
God.
valley,
Palestinians.
right, normally is kind of contained and stays in the valley. Me, I do everything and run everything coast to coast and all over the world. It's different. That's what folks
Even
don't
the
get,
dogs
is the
have had
reason
enough
why
of
I act the way I do and talk the way I do, because I'm above you. I'm not concerned with anything anybody talking about, because you're irrelevant to what I do. What I do is on a national and international, level, a worldwide level, always. So that's my thing. I'm worldwide, not just with my music, right? Now I'm worldwide with this, and I'm worldwide with my career. So I have to worry about worldwide affairs. I can't sit here and waste my time, talking to folks that ain't gonna get me nowhere.
That's exactly.
I'm expanding. When I work out, like I said, most of my workout is what? Above the bar, because I'm expanding. I'm pushing myself. I get to another level and I don't stay there. I don't stay stagnated. I keep growing. Look at the strength records. I'm at what, like 226 world records?
Joey, you can't even grow past the same 3 streets you clip-clop down every single day. You're not international. You're not you're not even statewide. You walk on 3 fucking streets and you're afraid to leave those streets.
Nobody in the history of man has ever done what I've done. And like I said, that's why I just find it odd. Like, it's cool to me when the people from the valley, the actual people who are cool and have a heart, when they help me and they want to support me financially, that stuff, it goes a long way with me. It means a lot. Because everyone else, I mean, it's completely the opposite. It's never been any support. It's always been the same outlook, and they talk the same way. Folks ain't happy for me. You know what I mean? They're not. And that's all I'm saying. I'm just saying, for folks want to
No,
talk
but that
about
what makes
here and
us
now. I mean,
happy.
we're in the middle of the Great Depression. I mean,
Yeah.
if you have what you need right now, you should be thankful. I mean, if
you want us to be happy, you need to be unhappy, Joey.
doing really well, or you think you're rich, or I don't care if you got a couple $1 million. Do you think that means you can compete with me? Because that's delusional. That's crazy. It's not about where you're at right now. It's about all the money that
It's
you've
about
made
where
and
you
spent
used to be 12 years ago.
all these years. This is what folks don't get. When you're the
He was
best, you gotta
flexing,
compete with the
staying
best.
dry
You gotta be
underneath
the
the
top
bridge
dog. I was
today.
competing with illusions.
When he said, "Now I know why Batman likes to hang out under bridges." That
Yes.
was fucking classic.
Understand that. And I was defeating the illusions this entire time. That means I had a better financial run than anyone in the history of all time. All time. So when I tell you I've made and spent and seen more money than any of y'all and all y'all.
So your greatest financial run in history ends with you eating canned sardines under a bridge?
Joey, that's true about your family. Your family has fucking, like, your aunt. Holy shit, that bitch is fucking
Yeah,
loaded.
she sucks at running companies, and she's still loaded.
She's still loaded. She's worth like 48 million. That she's set.
Yeah.
Man, she
Y'all
doesn't
combined,
have
you
the
didn't get one.
equity though.
She's got 530 on her wrist, so
She has billions of buildings that she can just walk in.
I say I made and spent more money than your entire government. I mean it. And I mean by far, because they be lying too. I'm talking about even your illusions I've outdone realistically, for real. So that's what I'm saying. Like, folks talk. I mean, that's cool, but I go around this world and I take what I want and I do what I
Joey,
want.
you can't. You've made up, like, what was the name of that business that he started? Something realities. Remember that?
I create realities.
Yeah, I create reality. Every reality, Frost gets the
It's
credit
just-
for this one. Every reality that you've come up with, you fucking still fail.
Yeah. It seems like you would make one reality where you're well off and like
Yeah, but no,
Yeah.
you suffer and at the bottom of the barrel. And
you're like the linchpin of all the multiverses. You're always a hobo in every single multiverse.
Could you imagine a meta quest like fucking the VR? You get a new game comes out that's like Joey reality, and you're
Wasn't
like,
there like a
fuck it,
wasn't there,
I'll give it a
there
shot.
there was a Hobo Quest video game, wasn't there?
No, but
Where you're just your VR, you are Joey for a day. That would be.
if it could implant his thoughts into your head,
Oh my
but
god!
after the
no.
game ended, you're like,
Uh-huh.
oh, you're freaking out.
You just take the VR off. What the hell was that?
Come on, I'm a gangster.
I want my
People keep on using
$24.99
that
back.
word. Ain't none of y'all gangster on YouTube. Ain't none of y'all gangster out here. What are you talking about? Anywhere. What do you mean, gang?
You put the VR headset on and everything's blurry because you can't see.
How are you
I know this
gangster?
is
You
real.
have a mentality like I want this or whatever, this and that. That's not gangster. I mean, brother, I'm 36 years old. Half
We
y'all
don't
older than
want to
me. At
be
this point in the game, if
gangsters.
you don't own nothing, I mean, you so far behind, it's unreal. You'll never catch up.
That's the point. We're like a suburban retired couple, and we're more gangster than you, Joey.
We're not trying to be gangsters. What the fuck? Ain't nobody out
It's
here
common
want to be a
sense.
gangster.
My hustle is so
bitch. What
perfected
the
and I'm
fuck
so
are you
smart. There's no
talking
way
about?
folks could ever catch up to me, bro. It would take you. I'm talking. It would take you.
The
like,
meta
it would
Joey
take
at
you
night
over
would be like a
thousands of
horror
years.
jump scare fucking VR. That would be actually kind of fun.
Yeah, like Slender Man.
5 Nights at Joey's. There's like shit jumping out all over the place, and you got to decide if it's like a cat, a bat, or a plastic bag.
And then all of a sudden you fucking swing your arm to punch at it and you go, oh, fuck! You just punch the corner of your desk.
Oh shit! Let's
Ah,
make
shit, it was a stop sign. Fuck.
If you have one of those, you know what I'm talking about.
Happy
yeah.
Thanksgiving, everybody. Yes.
I love watching people play VR and they like fucking
Is he still live right now?
jump into the TV and hit their faces.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sheriff
he
says
is.
yeah.
He actually is.
To try to catch up to where I'm at right now. But y'all still want to talk about money, man. You get equity and you learn how to liquidate, bro. You collect equity. Equity is worth more than money and cash. When you create a hustle and you start learning how to move with equity, right? Boy, do you understand that you can attain equity a lot quicker than you can get the cash? Money is hard to make, right? But negotiating agreements, right, and the right deals with the right people
But the
who hold
stuff
you
that
down and
you
have love
have,
for you, right, and
okay,
being able
that you need to buy that shit. The stuff that acquire.
So, is he trying to say that equity is easier to come by than money?
Yes, that's exactly what he just said.
Joey,
Equity is like your house, Joey, and you need money.
You gain
Joey.
equity by putting money into something.
Yes.
So you got to have the
I was
money
trying to say.
first. He's putting the cart before the horse.
You are
to
such
negotiate
a dumb fuck.
these deals. Like I had to negotiate my contract
Putting the cart up the horse's ass. Just fucking it.
in my car lot. Everything has to be negotiated. Everything is a hustle. I got people that hold me down. Like I said, I got spots, places right now that people are just waiting on me. Like waiting on me. Like you don't get it, bro. Like people really
Waiting
hold
on
me
you
down,
to
bro.
what?
Like there's people out there who really got love for me and I don't even have time to
Finish jacking them off.
pay attention. It's not anything. It's because I'm that busy. Huh?
I know that you
there's-
don't have those spots because every time someone is is nice to
There's-
you on here,
There's
you're like,
glory
can I?
holes all over Brownstown that people are waiting on him.
The truckers he's been talking about for the past 2 days have been waiting on him nonstop, but he says, I'm
There-
not that type of a guy.
There's a line at the fucking glory hole.
There is.
Joey, get on your job. Come on.
If you had spots, Joey, okay, all over, then why, when somebody shows you an ounce
be a
of
leper.
fucking kindness, you ask if you could sleep on their couch?
Because
Okay,
he wants more
Joey.
spots. That's equity. That couch is equity. It's easy to make couch
That's all I'm
equity.
saying. I already built the entire infrastructure to be Batman. I already got the Bat Caves indoor and outdoor. I already know what I'm doing. I already
Indoor
own
and
buildings,
outdoor.
billions in equity, baby. I own
Aren't
buildings, full
caves
access to buildings worth billions of dollars
All
each.
indoor?
Well, folks want to talk about money and this and that.
Well, no, you find them outdoors.
Makes
But then
my
you put a door in the cave, and then the cave is indoors. So.
What if you
Oh, I
put a
see.
glory hole separating the two? Now,
It's
is that
thick.
hole indoor or outdoor?
It's like
It's in and out, in and out.
yeah, it's
in and out.
Schrodinger's cave at that point.
Boy, your society is a game to be played. Do you understand how less I have to work? Not with this, but in general. You don't realize how less I have to do and less I have to work and still run circles around all y'all? Like, that's all I'm saying is, folks, it's like folks would ask me silly things. Have you done this yet? Why are you worried about my affairs? Why are you worried about me when you don't know my circumstances? You can't relate to me because we don't come from the same environment.
Joey, I don't give a shit about your affairs. You brag about your affairs, and we just point out the
Yeah, you
obvious.
tell us, stupid. That's how we know. We've been watching you for 7 years.
I want you to look down right now and tell me how many pieces your shoes are in. Go ahead.
Oh my God, those shoes, dude. Let's take a moment to fucking talk about
Oh,
those.
and they went through hell today in the
shit.
rain and bullshit. Mm-hmm.
You
Oh,
could hear him walk. They were so wet. It's like,
No,
Uh-huh.
really?
yeah, it sounds like he was walking on fucking empty bottles of
Yep.
ketchup.
Oh, no, I just saw that shoe and I was like, holy shit.
Yeah. So keep in mind, it was raining all day. He said he was out all day in the rain walking around today. How great he must smell, and just how fucking soaked he is.
Yeah, his
Blah.
stream prior to this was him hanging out underneath the bridge, overpass, mind you, whatever it may you want to call it, about how wet and cold he was.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, I love
Because it was like 69 degrees and he was soaking wet and he's all
Shaking. What the
Why?
hell is
Good
that?
thing about me,
It's not cold there, is it?
69 and he's soaking wet. He's not used to that. It's
Probably
been
getting-
like it's been in the upper 80s all week.
me as a
It's
gangster.
cold here.
Everything about me is tough and what I'm
It
supposed to be.
dropped
Me-
I'm perfect
again.
the way I am. There's
It
nothing
was
to
90
change, nothing I will
today,
ever
but
change
it's
'cause I'm
going to get in the
perfect.
40s here tonight.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You think I want to talk to a bunch of folks in a society of brainwashed
Aw,
folks that can't even
I
think for
love
themselves and
otters
can't even
and
have a real conversation?
sea
Like a
pelicans.
real heart to heart. Like, let's talk about what you actually went through, Tyreek. Let's talk about how you bounced back from everything. Let's allow you to tell your story. That's what I'm waiting for, where we'll actually listen and open our hearts to hear what you experienced, what you went through, and how tough you actually are. There ain't nobody who could come close to me. No one who could walk in my shoes, not for a millisecond. Y'all are crazy, man.
You mean nobody could get a tummy ache and then complain about it for 10 fucking years?
I was running around New York. I went and ate at a Chinese buffet. I actually made a friend there. He was from the culture too. He invited me over to his place. I was literally sleeping on his couch for a minute, and I had money. I was making and spending like 10 bands a month at that time, driving all around New York. I had blonde hair and blue contacts. Okay, and I looked beautiful like I always do. And I mean,
Looking
gorgeous.
beautiful.
You know what I mean? And you know, like I said, like that's what I'm saying. I mean, you can't even have fun in this world. Instead of folks being positive, you know what I mean? There was people saying weird things. You know what I mean? Like when I went to that store up in New York, remember I told you, and the dude stopped me, another one from the culture, and he's like, "Are you running from something?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "No." And he's like, "I just saw, you know, the contacts and the hair, and like I'm not allowed to express myself." Like, but I understood. He was saying like he's like, because you have like a penitentiary build. He's like, you could tell you do calisthenics and a lot of push-ups.
You have a
Like, y'all don't get. I was
penitentiary
like,
build. Nobody talks like that. Nobody told you that.
The gays.
transporter for a long time. I used to drive across the entire country, halfway across the country in a day and a half,
The entire country,
from like
halfway across
Brownsville
the
to
country.
Miami, in a day and a half. Take a nap and come all the way back. Y'all don't know the meaning of tough, or you know what I mean. So
Why would you do that? Why does that make any sense? That you drove all the way to Miami to take a nap? Fucking weirdo.
or how I move. So it's like that's what folks don't get when they say Batman has no jurisdiction. That's real, bro. You know what I mean? Wait till we get everything fixed and right, and I'm able to, you know, start moving again, and I'm able to drive again and everything. Like, good luck, bro. I have
That'll
no
never
limits
happen.
at all. Like, literally, that's what folks don't get. Like, I'm just gonna do whatever I want and call my own mission. And that's the point. You know, your biggest enemy is yourself, man. The hardest thing is to have self-discipline and exercise restraint. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm a grown man. I ain't worried about what somebody said on YouTube. Are you serious? I'm a grown man. You know what I mean? Like I have to, you know, look at my actions and make sure that they make sense. Not to mention I'm a role model. I'm a role model for the youth. I'm a role model for everybody. So, you know, that's what's crazy to me is like I could understand if folks felt some way towards me because I wasn't true to the game or true to myself. And that's something I want to teach you. But folks are never mad at you for not being true to yourself because they don't want you to be. I think what it really is folks is mad at
You
me
hear
because I
him
was true to
walking
myself.
around in circles right there?
You understand what I'm saying? Is I could understand if somebody was
What was that?
Nothing. Never mind.
I'm just going to start counteracting his applause with booze every time he applauds.
upset because I was being soft about something or I was, you know, doing some actions that didn't make sense. But all my actions make perfect sense and all of them soft. So that's what I'm saying. People project too much. People want to simulate fake emotions and fake feelings. Like, I mean, it's to the point most people I can't even have a conversation with them. So that's why, like, nah, I just honestly be like dismissed. Like, nah, I just dismiss y'all. Like dismissed. I don't even want to talk to y'all, bro, because I already know the conversation can't go anywhere because your point of view is a jaded lens. It doesn't exist. See, folks don't get what I'm kicking is real talk. I'm saying that the majority of you walking around and on this internet stuff literally are delusional. You don't grasp basic reality. So, I mean, if you can't acknowledge basic reality, how are we going to talk about anything? That's why when folks approach me and they're always wanting to yap and talk or talk to me in the street, like when I'm up in Austin, I always want to get away from folks like that now. Like it's to the point that when folks approach me, I will literally walk away or run away if I have to. Yes, because I don't want to talk to you. I don't understand how that's difficult. It doesn't make me soft. It makes me smart. Why would I want to talk to people who don't have anything to do with where I'm going? And the minute you enter a conversation with someone, you allow them to pretend they have control. Do you know how many crazy folks in the street, if you say one word to them, they'll start talking crazy? Y'all don't know because you haven't been in the street.
We watch it occasionally.
You know how many people you can walk up to and just start a conversation and they'll start telling you about fucking Atlantis?
Streets long enough like me. I'm teaching you game, bro. You got to be careful about what you allowing in, what you're hearing, what you're seeing. That's why they have that see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. No, you don't remember that little cartoon? I do.
See
That
no
stuff is
evil,
real,
be
bro.
no evil,
That's
be
what
no
you game, bro. You got to be careful about what you allowing in,
How does
what
that
you're
go
hearing,
again, Joey?
what you're seeing. That's why they have that see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. No, you don't remember that little
Be
cartoon?
no evil,
I
speak
do.
no evil, be
That
no
stuff is
evil,
real,
no.
bro. That's why I don't have a chat room here. People told me I needed interaction to make money or succeed with my channel. Wrong again. You've been wrong for the past, I don't know how many decades and years. Are you ever going to acknowledge that? Every time you would talk, that's how it started. It was wrong again. And then I just got tired of it because I'm not a person who likes to argue. Like, it's stressful. It's a waste of energy. See, Batman conserves energy. It was another thing I wanted to talk about. Y'all don't know how to conserve energy, and then that's why I laugh, because you're never going to succeed like that. If you don't learn how to conserve your energy, and especially concerning people who are a waste of time and they're there to specifically drain your energy now, they're all energy vampires. If you don't learn how to protect your energy at this point, man, you lost in the game, bro. Real talk. I saw a post today. It was talking about it, that the way to win in life is to not mind or not care or not let it bother you, basically, like to let it be when folks disagree with you, when they're praying for your downfall, right? Like they always are with me. All this is a message from God to me. All these things, when they just want to disagree, they want to get in their feelings, they want to get upset, they want to say things that aren't true, they want to project. You have to allow that and be cool with that. That's what life's about. You got to say, hey, you know what? You're entitled to your opinion. And that comes with something called maturity. The reason why folks waste all their time online, miserable, doing nothing, unhappy, that's like, that's something nobody wants to do who actually knows how to be happy and have fun. The reason they do that is because their growth is stunted, and they're just at one point stagnated and stuck there, and they're repeating cycles because of unresolved issues that they have. That sucks. Some of these people literally get like dopamine because they argue with people and want to yell and scream. I'm not built like that. That's not my thing. I don't want to do that. I don't like getting in that mode. When I was younger, I went through a phase where I was always like that. I mean, for real, I was always like that. And a lot of it came from me being exposed to the hood and the ghetto. Y'all put people in these situations, in these environments. I was in jail in Atlanta. You think that didn't affect me? Are you serious? Like, bro, when I got out, and keep it a buck and line like all y'all, when I got out, I was shaking, bro. Like, real talk, it had nothing to do with the jail or any of the people or anything. I held my the problem. I was terrified because I didn't even know if I could make it back to Texas. Okay?
Did he lose connection? Government playing with your phone?
Mic or whatever. The same thing over and over again. But yeah, can you imagine what that
Government.
feels like? You get out of jail in Atlanta, you know what I mean? And you were just in there with dudes from Bankhead, like the real ones. And you get out, right? I mean, it was the most ghetto atmosphere I've ever been in. Like, that was real stuff right there. It wasn't no joke. I was in the detention center downtown, and then I think it was like the cat that system in Atlanta firsthand. Y'all can't tell me nothing. And that's what folks don't like. I could literally
Well, I can tell you that you were picked up for traffic violations.
I'm from Atlanta. I'm deep enough in Atlanta. Like with the biggest, toughest dudes. Like, I have a lot of history in Atlanta.
Joey acts like he was on death row for running a stop sign.
A lot. and people want me, and people in the streets respect me. Same thing everywhere I go, New York, North Carolina. I go to Dallas right now. I got folks, and they like walk straight up, man.
The phone is hurting. I'm sure sitting out in the rain all day today didn't help.
For someone to bitching about the port of his phone
Man,
that doesn't
like
work,
I said, people respect
doesn't
the
have a
industry,
cord
man.
that
We're not the-
works, but hey, I need to video myself fucking hanging on a bar for fucking 1,100, whatever do you
Yeah.
call it?
1,101.
There you go.
same. So I don't know. Quite honestly, bro. I mean, I just think it's funny when folks talk like they're competing or talk about competition. I mean, clearly there's no competition. Clearly everything is just at my beck and call and my every whim, and whatever I want,
What about
I'm gonna
food?
get, and that's why it's so
Have you not seen his Vienna ramen?
Yes,
funny, man.
I
Because I be listening
have.
to these folks,
It's a mixture of all the low-cost welfare food all in one lovely hotted up pot.
and I'm like, man, they really think they smart. Y'all be trying to run game. Y'all be trying to act like you're using like
Close
psychological
Little
tricks. Man,
Smokies were a close second.
No, beanie weenies. At least beanie weenies go together. Not ramen and Vienna though.
games, and you don't even know the meaning. Like I said, how you going to convince someone that their reality isn't their reality? That's like the funniest, slowest thing I've ever heard. Like, are you really serious right now? You know that's not even possible, right?
If you fried up some Spam and got it nice and crispy, it might be pretty good in some ramen.
If somebody
Good for
knows
them.
their reality, right, and much less they don't respect you or anything you say, and you haven't proven yourself or proven to be some beacon of success for real, and you can't even make a dime, and you online all day with your eyes glued to the screen trolling, why would folks respect anything you have to say or listen to you? If you project the same things that you got told, whether it be on here or people told you in reality or whatever, I mean, how would you expect for folks to listen to you or respect anything you're saying? If you have never had a job basically and you've lived off a government check for all of time and you don't know what a hard day's work feels like, how can you say anything about me when I'm always working and hustling and worked since I was 16? I'm 36 years old. I'm about to be 40 in 4 years. How can you say anything if I've worked since I was 16?
Fired from shovel. That's all it takes.
Yeah.
3 words.
And the fact that you think you're the only person that's been working since they were 16.
See, some folks just got to get some self-respect. Some folks just got to.
I was working before. I was working when I was like 14 or 15. I remember I had to ride with my dad because I didn't even have my license yet.
I was
learn how respect
detasseling
works.
corn when I was 14, 15 years old. That
Yeah.
was a brutal job.
You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I don't waste my time with folks that it's going to be a waste of time. So like I said, that's all I really want to say, man. Like I said, every concept I ever taught, like rich is a state of mind, everything, you're going to hear all these folks repeat it. I heard somebody talking about self-snitching today, like, I wonder where you learned that term from me. I'm the only one who uses it. All these things I use, bro, if other people say it, it's because they copy me. Like, I basically invented all this. Seriously. Like, I've been saying it forever, man. All y'all a bunch of soldier boy running tell-ems. All you do is self-snitch. They made it a habit. And like I said, the problem is most of you folks just can't get it together. So I don't know. Holler at me when you get it together, bro, because I have a feeling most of you are never going to get it together, right? Because it's kind of obvious. So like I said, that fake rapper Bobby, who can say what he wants, but I mean, like I said, Epic Records had you dancing on a table.
Bobby Schmurda.
You did what they told you. The same thing with
Murda.
Youngster, the other fake rapper, blah 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 on your birthday. That one.
Hibbity
Yeah, same
hoopla.
thing. They had him dancing on the table at Epic
Hibbity
Records.
hoopla.
If you can't figure out and understand what I'm saying and what that symbolizes and what that truly means, then I give up. Okay? I'm trying to tell you the truth, right? That people are
he's
not
talking
free
about a supernova penis.
stuff. You worry about getting free first before you want to talk money. I mean, I've just never seen so many people on the internet. I never thought I would see so many folks on the internet getting on here and talking like they big money, talking down on people who are, light years ahead of them in every way, shape, and form. It's just confusing. I heard someone today that lives off Section 8 talking down on somebody for having like a 4-bedroom house. Well, at least they have a house and 4 bedrooms is big.
Now
What are you talking
imagine
about?
somebody
4 bedrooms
dressed like
is one of the biggest
Batman
houses you can have for
who is
any house,
homeless.
any neighborhood, anywhere. Like people just be making no sense.
It's weird. Sorry.
What, you aren't taking the word of a homeless Batman?
No, I'm good.
That's on here and don't get you running your mouth online, and it's not a good look. The same dudes who swear up and down they gangster on here are people who would run in the streets. I'm telling you right now, the people
Mainly you, yeah.
who get on here and claim that they tough Billy, right? If they were actually on these blocks and folks actually were around, like they're not going to act like that or talk like that. That's why you never see them outside ever, right? Like, let me teach you something. Nobody and none of you can claim you're street dudes if you hide inside all day off Section 8 and mooch off everyone around you and you never go outside. That. Like, touch grass. There's nothing.
Joey, you just had a real life Debo steal your fucking wallet. Shut the fuck up.
Street about you if you can't walk outside. If you're that shook and that scared, come on, bro. That's all I'm saying. Just get some self-respect, man. You folks need to respect yourself more, man. Like, real talk, bro. You need to figure out who the hell you are first.
Well, Skip, he can't say Billy Badass, so he has to say things like Tough Billy or Billy Tough Guy.
Before you worry about me or anybody. Facts. I built all of this. All these people did was literally bite off me. So I'm the pioneer of everything. So like I said, I already had my successful run. That's what I think is so funny. These folks really keep on running with it, like talking to me or on here or pretending in front like I'm some new dude. Like I ain't been that dude since day one. Like I ain't made and spent more money than all y'all combined will ever see. Like I ain't made more ends than everybody. Like I'm not a natural born hustler. Like, are you what? You funny as hell, bro. You folks is funny, bro. That's why I can't take you seriously. Because I know you're not talking to me, bro. I know you're not being serious because you can't be, because that's not reality. Can you imagine folks that want you to argue with them about reality? Boy, stop it. You feel me? Like, I already had my run, bro. And what's crazy is I'm all good with it. Y'all can pretend and whatever because I didn't ask for your opinion. You feel me? Like, it's me who's humble. It's me who acts like I don't have nothing. It's me who acts like I ain't been that dude forever. You know what I mean? Like, and that's the way it has to be, because that's how you keep on progressing and keep on succeeding. These folks want to get their act together, right? But they want to talk it and not walk it. Like, brother, it's not that simple. And just because you get a job in this country never means you're going to be rich. Any of you out there in the public right now, if you have a boss and you work a job, you'll be poor forever. I'm letting you know right now. Facts. Only way you're going to get rich off a job is if you learn how to invest in yourself, learn how to build your own companies and businesses. The difference between you and I is they should have folks like me working these jobs, because I'd be able to take those checks and take that money and build everything and pump it back into my business and invest it into myself. And that's how I would get rich with cash all over again, right? I've already been rich. I'm basically retired. I have it all. What do you mean? I did independent real estate. I've done it all. I've done everything. I could do anything I set my mind to. The question is, can you? And we all know the answer. So like I said, everything I've taught, they want to copy, but they don't want to, pay homage to where they getting it from and who they copying and who they getting all this from. You feel me? That's all. I did radio against Illuminati and Freemasonry for a long time, homie. Like easily, since I was like 16, bro, at least. You know what I mean? Like I've been doing this a long time. So folks just gotta understand, I've been running the streets for a long time. My movement has been running the streets since day one. Like really running the streets. If you ain't noticed, like I'm not a guy who fronts or lies. I really get busy. I really do this. Like I said, I did 1,100 inertia pull-ups today. I did 120
Hell yeah.
pull-ups. There's not a Navy SEAL, Marine, Army, military, Air Force, anyone at all. Okay, I saw Coast Guard people today. Right?
Saving lives.
You know what I mean? Like, and quite frankly, that stuff looks lame. It looks lame as hell. Real talk. And Coast Guard, any of them organizations or agencies, none of them have one soldier, one person who could come close to me. Do you understand that? None of them. Do you think any of them are doing 120 pull-ups, full extent?
Yeah, I do actually, Joey. And I would pay good money to see you placed in a room full of them.
Pull-ups? Hell no. And that's my point. Y'all want to be all technical about this and that instead of just doing something, approaching it unorthodox like I have, doing it the right way, and becoming the best. You want to talk and run your mouth. You understand? It's like somebody getting on here and they saying, well, you're not doing the pull-ups right. You know why that doesn't make any sense? Well, number one, because it's already been proven wrong and I disproved it without trying, right? But the point is, it doesn't matter how you do the pull-ups while you're doing the training and working out. The only thing that matters is the end result of what world records you set. So again, if my
I don't even know where to start with that. Sheriff, do you have anything to say?
No, No,
Okay.
I don't.
So I'm just gonna nurse this headache, I guess.
Formula worked, and I just did 120 full extension pull-ups while I skipped doing full extension for pretty much this entire time I trained for years. Right? I did them for a time being, then I stopped completely, and then I
Yeah. Okay. So form doesn't matter. The method you use to do the workout doesn't matter. All that matters is the fake numbers that you make up in your own head. All
still
right.
just
The
set the
same
world record
thing
for him.
going back to where the air comes from the inside to the outside, kind of a scenario.
Mm-hmm. Maybe he's such a genius. He's just so far beyond our comprehension. He's like a fourth dimensional being or something that we just can't wrap our minds around. Or maybe he's just a fucking brainstem with a pulse. I don't
Well,
know.
maybe that's where the
120.
glory hole comes in play. You have to. It's like
It's a trans-dimensional glory hole.
yes. God damn it! Where's my pen? Dimensional glory hole.
Uh,
Oh my god!
Full extension pull-ups like it ain't nothing. Then clearly I knew what the hell I was doing, right? Clearly, what I just said is a fact. It doesn't matter when you're doing the training. There's a way to train, and I told you that. I said you have to work up. You have to do the.
I can't fucking breathe. Glory hole. Trans-dimensional glory hole.
Never stick your supernova penis in a trans-dimensional glory hole.
Never thrust at 88. What is it?
88 miles an hour. Yeah, you could end the universe.
These mid-level movements, and you have to do this right in the way I'm showing you, and then that will translate to everything else that you're building and doing. So I proved my point. I proved that I know how to train, that I can train folks to be stronger and stronger, way stronger than any gym trainer can train you to be, because they're not even
Stick
training.
it to a bubble.
So why are you still throwing money away and giving money away to gym trainers? That's all I'm trying to understand. I'm asking basic, simple arithmetic questions. You understand? So it proves that success is a lie and illusion because we're not being given a fair shake. I haven't been given a fair shake my entire life, nor will I ever, nor do I expect to get a fair shake. The only way I'll get a fair shake at some point is through God. You people would never give me a fair shake.
I would shake the shit out of you.
So see how I'm comfortable? See, I'm okay if you think I'm struggling or if I have to struggle or whatever to get by. Everyone does, but it's different for me because I got everybody literally, against me and trying to hold me back. I got entire task forces that have been assigned to me and literally hired basically and probably paid to stop me from succeeding or making a dime. You don't have that because you're not important like me, because you're not a you know what, right? That's not the way they view you. But when they look at me, they immediately feel like that. That's power. All this stuff talking about jobs. Jobs aren't power. Independence is power. When your name carries as much weight as mine and stands on its own and becomes a brand and a business, yeah, you're the most powerful man ever. So I'm just saying, whenever folks want to talk about reality, you let me know. If you're someone that I'm going to even talk to or want to talk to. Other than that, we ain't never going to speak like I told y'all. Have I not kept my word? Told you. Right? I've always kept my word. It's you people that want to talk so bad and have nothing to say. I'm all right, bro. Like, I'm good on all that. And then the funniest thing is they keep repeating the same cycle, doing the same tactics, but their tactics don't do anything for me. So why would you keep on doing the same thing and you keep talking and using words to project and simulate something, but it's not making me feel anything? So what would be the point of repeating it? Folks, it's funny as hell. So look out for a whole lot of biting that will continue to bite off me and try to take all my ideas and concepts and claim them as their own. And you're welcome. You're all very welcome. Real talk, you're welcome. You're all very welcome. Because without me, y'all are nothing, bro. Without me, y'all would have nothing. So be thankful and thank me. That's what you need to do. And you need to get to paying me because all y'all owe me thousands and millions of dollars.
I've been on your channel in the chat.
Yeah.
So that's really all I have to say, man. Like I said, Bobby, you know what? The fake rapper came out and he didn't expose anything, or he just repeated what I've been saying forever, which is what they do. Send their little agents to repeat me and act like it's their idea. Y'all are so funny. It's unbelievable.
Time to
like I told you, them rappers don't have no money. Yeah, they got to pay money and waste money to try to keep a buzz and establish a fake buzz. That stuff corny, bro. Why would you do that in the first place? And why would a buzz even be that important? Like I said, you got people that just don't understand. Like, I get it to an extent, but like most of you folks, you just want attention instead of learning how to actually succeed. You don't want to win. You don't want to succeed, and you don't know how. You don't have the work ethic it takes. That's why I know none of you could walk in my shoes for a millisecond. You understand? What I've already done is legendary. I'm going to always be above you. All of you. Always. I'm a superstar. You know what I mean? I had to earn it. I carry my pain and suffering and my scars with me. Y'all don't. Y'all are not walking this walk. Y'all don't move like me. So again, when folks speak as who you are. Okay? If you don't have any stripes and you talking to me, a guy who has more stripes than a zebra, then you're gonna have to pay some respect and put some respect on my name.
What's the average amount of stripes on a
Right?
zebra? Let's learn something here today.
All right.
Average amount of stripes on a zebra. Actually, pretty important. All right. A zebra doesn't have a fixed number of stripes. Instead, each zebra has a unique stripe pattern, similar to a fingerprint, with most individuals having between 300 and 400 stripes.
Wow.
The specific number and pattern vary by species, with gravy zebras, greavy, having the most stripes, around 80 per side. White plains zebras, about 26 per side. Mountain zebras, about 43 per side. What type of zebra is Joey? Is he a mountain zebra? Is a plains zebra?
Yeah, it's like a desert savanna zebra,
Okay.
trash can zebra.
Like I said, that's what them folks want because they want you to always be upset. Oh, why? Because people talk delusion and say weird things and be jelly, and you can't even talk to them or have a conversation because they say things that don't exist. That's all anybody does. They walk up to you and this is my perception. Well, yeah, but your perception doesn't exist. So what's the point of talking to me? What can you and I talk about if you're not going to be real with yourself? Now, folks could just admit they wrong, like most people should be able to do, then it wouldn't be an issue. But you folks don't. That's how I know none of you will succeed. You can't succeed and not be true to yourself.
That's how I know that Joey doesn't know what perception means.
You can't lie to yourself and succeed in anything. That's why all these so-called women fail with every fake relationship they're in, and they're not even a relationship. They're a joke, right? They're not relationships. They're a joke. Because you can't be real with yourself and face reality of who you really are. You know what I mean? Like I said, half the ones who are on social media taking selfies every day, they ain't even that great. Not even close. You understand? I look better than all y'all. So what's up? What are you
I
talking
feel
about?
like we've
So
time traveled on this.
that so-called women
stream.
are so
Yeah, where did we end up? Like back at the beginning?
No, I'm just talking about with the whole dimensional kind of bullshit we've been going through here.
The transdimensional glory hole?
So wait, do you say transdimensional glory hole?
Yeah, Shamrock, where you been?
Not on here. I'm not ashamed to say I don't know what the fuck's going on.
She just pops up for moral support, and I love her for it. Yeah, we had an epiphany earlier.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was, but it was a good one.
Well, Joey always has this thing where the air is on the inside or the outside. If you're on one side or the other side. When he was talking about fucking, his little innuendos about being gay or not on the side. So the glory hole is the separation between these dimensions. So
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's how you
it's
get
a
the different...
trans-dimensional glory hole.
Yeah, because that's what it was. I said that Joey is either so incredibly smart that he's like a fourth dimensional being that we can't perceive, or he's just so incredibly stupid. He's basically like an earthworm, in a flesh sack. And so we said that the glory hole is the nexus point for the dimensions.
It's like when a sun collapses on itself.
Yeah. And if Joey pushes too hard through the glory hole, he could end up on the other side fucking himself in his own ass.
On the same day fucking Stranger Things debuts on next season of the Upside Down. God.
Is that why Joey exercises upside down?
Maybe.
Titled, they really think they just deserve everything. Well, I mean, that's fine, but nobody agrees with you. Facts. If you deserve everything, how come none of you really have everything? How come none of you are truly rich? And that's the thing. I do radio for real, man. People get in their feelings a lot, and they expect like you owe them something. I don't know anybody anything. I do what the hell I want to do, partner. Believe that. Like, it shouldn't make a difference whether you want to support me
On this lovely Thanksgiving, I am pleased to announce that he has ended it, which I am thankful for. We get about 5.5 minutes.
or be behind me or are a fan, because I point out the truth that you may not want to hear, correct? So that's all I got to say, man. Like I said, like, we get confirmation every day. We get confirmation about how Diddy's in prison, right? Like everything he really did that they covering up with a corrupt injustice system. We get confirmation every day about Jay-Z, and we all know what he do. We know Donald Trump is all over the Epstein files, lying on camera, denying reality like narcs do. Even if it's on video, they'll deny it, right? So we know this country is nothing but what? A bunch of crooks and criminals. Batman is the one who's incorruptible and a good person and righteous man. If people couldn't see it, then why do I have all this power? Folks been pretending like righteousness is invisible, like they can't see it. Then how did the whole world recognize already that I'm the righteous man, and that, you know, a righteous mind can't be conquered, that I can't be stopped? It's what the devil do, man. The devil uses these agents of the devil and these little peon peasants, and uses these people to try to tell you fake things, to whisper you doubt in your ear, to tell you, oh, it doesn't matter. You know how long y'all been doing this stuff? They did that with me in the basketball season when I was in high school. Real talk. I had this dude, his name was Robert, right? And he was always jelly of me.
Robert.
He's from down here too. And he would do that like halfway through the season. He'd be like, oh, it doesn't matter. Try to get me to lose desire and ambition because him and his friends didn't have any. His fake friends at that. You know what I mean? Like, how you trying to front and act like all y'all so cool? Like, I'm not even going to say it, bro. Like, I honestly think that most of these people don't own a mirror. How you try to act cool with a dude that's this handsome and this good looking and amazing and makes everybody laugh and has everybody happy, and, you know, like, it don't even make no sense, bro. Like, I've been the best at everything I've ever done. You know what I mean? Like, I do it without trying. Like, it is what it is, man. I got a beautiful life, bro. And you know why? Because I'm a beautiful person, and that's why God made me beautiful, why he made me so handsome and amazing. And truly, I know God gifted me because I got a pure soul and pure spirit, and I'm genuinely a good person because I got a pure heart. So I agree with that download and reading 100%, and I agree with God. You know, I'm not gonna, you know, I have that same response with what the download said. Not here, meaning not within me. Within me, I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be content. I'm going to be satisfied. I'm going to be enlightened. I'm working on meditation, bro. I don't know what y'all do with your time. You know what I mean? I'm Batman, bro. I'm learning every style of martial arts progressively, swiftly. You know, what are you spending your time doing? Or what are you spending your time doing? Are you being progressive, or are you wasting all your time? You folks have these little cute phrases like Red Pill was saying, but yet you contradict yourself because exactly the phrase you used is exactly what you do. All you do is waste all your time every day with nonsense. It's what all of you do. But then you want to be taken seriously. Then you want folks to listen to you, but you're being manipulated by everyone around you, and you can't even stand up for yourself. You know what I mean? That's what'd be so funny to me, man. They all talk so tough, but when the going gets tough, we see that they're weak. We see every time that I'm tough as hell, everybody knows that I'm the monster, but they can't just pay homage and say, you know what, you're the tough guy.
That doesn't fight. I mean, you let somebody bitch you and take your wallet and shit like that, and you flat out said, I don't fight. I'm smart. I walk away. Walking away is the smartest thing. Okay.
Self-defense doesn't exist.
You run away screaming like a girl. We have eyewitnesses.
And you've proved yourself beyond comprehension without even trying. And I look up to you and admire you, Tyree. That's what everybody need to be doing. They said they argue over who's going to apologize to me first. That's fine. Get to apologizing and make sure you send me my money because y'all owe me thousands and millions of dollars. And no, I'm not kidding, because the minute I file my federal lawsuits and we go to court, I'm going to have to get.
That's a lot of money.
That's a ton. That's billions.
Get paid huge, massive settlements of millions of dollars. That's what y'all owe me. Real talk. So what are you talking about? So it is what it is, man. God gonna bless me. Y'all gonna stay mad. That's it. I'm done talking to you for now. Feel me? Stay mad, stay broke. We up over $56. It's gonna climb higher tomorrow, and we're gonna keep on winning, man. Actually, sorry, it's over $65. So we approaching.
So we get a little bit of dyslexia going on. He's always flipping the numbers.
Getting this next check completely done and collected right around the corner, and that's what I plan to do. And like I said, I mean, feel how you want. I could care less, homie. I'm working. See, that's my point. I just want to work. I just wanted to run my own business. At least I got that, and that makes me happy. You know, the world is falling apart. I'm seeing so much stuff happen in the news articles every day, on YouTube, all sorts of stuff across the country. Things are a mess. I mean, Colorado is a mess. Las Vegas is a mess. I mean, like, I understand, you know, that God really, really protects me. You know what I mean? Because that's why he doesn't have me in all these major cities and all these different places. Like, God gonna always protect me, man.
My
you know, I don't ever live in fear or have to.
Sardines and muscadines.
So like I said, see my success, stay mad, and that's it. You know what I mean? Stay mad and broke while we continue to let this money stack and be happy. You know what I mean? Real talk, these people are miserable, bro. It's hilarious, bro. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I got y'all triggered and pressed as can be, and we gonna keep on winning. Easy money, easy boy.
All right.
Well, that was certainly something.
So,
Yeah.
Yes, Sheriff.
you know, I'm
Happy
going to go
Thanksgiving,
off
everyone.
on something right now.
Please continue.
I think we're going to do, or I'm going to do a story about Captain Sea Otter Man and his companions, the Sea Pelican Man, and how on their travels with their pocket sardines and muscadines took them through a train stuck in a glory hole.
All right, I'm getting some Yellow Submarine vibes here.
And the fourth dimensional beings trying to figure out how to get back on the outside, or do they want to stay on the inside? So that's going to be this story I'm going to write out.
That would make more sense than what we just listened to.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to hear it. In the meantime, everybody get some rest. Have a good
Yes, sir.
Thanksgiving, and we'll be back for Thanksgiving Sneedsgiving later on this evening.
Thank you, guys.
Kind of lovely trash panda food everybody's prepared.
Have fun.
All right. Thanks, Sheriff.
Bye.
Thanks, chat. We'll see you.